G'day everyone and welcome to the Australian Model Railway News for October 2025. We're going to go through all the news announcements and updates that have happened in the model railway industry. And of course, don't forget to stay through to the end so you can find out about all the currently announced exhibitions, open days and conventions happening from now and well into the future. The Australian Model Railway News is made possible by its sponsors and Patreons. Elevate your model railway or architectural projects with Trackside Models, where quality meets precision. The Australian-made laser-cut structures are precisely crafted, ensuring detail is captured flawlessly. At Trackside Models, their mission is to bring you top-notch buildings in scale format at prices that won't break the bank. Explore their collection today and bring their miniature world to life like never before. And don't forget you can get 10% off all their orders using code WillJamesRailways at checkout. The news is also made possible by the Scale Modeler Supply. Take a look at their vast array of high-quality paints and accessories, crafted to bring your model projects to life, and enjoy 10% off all orders with code WillJamesRailway at checkout, as well as Will James Railways, the home of Australian model trees. With an ever-growing and expanding range, check out my website now. Buckambool Models is the home of N-Scale and DCC in Australia, retailing a large amount of budget and premium DCC decoders, as well as accessories for N, HO and O scale, stocking a wide range of different brands of decoders like ESU, Zimo and Lace DCC. As well as that, they now stock the DCC EX CSB1 command station, a simple yet powerful 5-amp DCC system that allows you to control trains from your mobile phone or tablet for just $235, which is produced by an Australian company, as well as the DCC EX motor shields. Backambool also offer installation services covering most scales, with different installation options available, so please contact them directly for more information. Backambool also carry a large range of pre-fitted Go4 Models DCC sound locos. As well as that, they're also the exclusive retailer of the sound-fitted N-Scale 38s, as well as the upcoming Go4 Models sound-fitted XPTs. And don't forget to follow them on social media, being Facebook and Instagram, as well as checking out their website. Hearns Hobbies in the Melbourne CBD, where you can get exclusive VIP discounts by mentioning the news when in store. Remember, all trains lead to Hearns. And lastly, the news is also made possible by all the Patreons on Patreon. And if you'd like to gain early access to videos while supporting their production, head over to patreon.com/WillJamesRailways, where subscriptions start from $1 per month. And of course, if you aren't new here, or perhaps you're returning and haven't yet, don't forget to be subscribed so you can keep up to date with all the videos that I have coming out frequently. Kicking off this month's news, we've got an update from BusnutBrad. You can find his range of products on eBay under the username BusnutBrad. Brad has announced a new release, the AEC Regal Mark III half cab, built for Melbourne and the Metropolitan Tramways boards between 1951 and 1954. Each model kit comes with a body shell, a chassis featuring detailed interior seating, and the front bumper already attached. Also, you'll get 4 separate wheels, 2 steering and 2 double rears, along with clear instructions and a brief history on the real vehicle being reproduced. The AEC Regal Mark III was originally delivered to the M and MTB with 2 doors and seating for 41 passengers. However, during the 1960s, government policy pushed for driver-only operation, and the unions agreed on a compromise, a maximum of 31 seats and only 1 door. To achieve that, the M and MTB literally cut down the rear of these buses, trimming them just behind the rear axle. And that's how the nickname Bobtail came about. Brad is producing both the original full-length version and the shortened Bobtail variant, all available in HO and OO scale, perfect for modelers and collectors alike. These buses will officially launch at the historic commercial vehicle display in Yarra Glen on Sunday the 9th of November. Brad will have his full range available on the day, including a bargain bin or wrecking yard selection, where you can pick up imperfect or damaged models at discounted prices. But just a heads up, this is cash only, as Brad doesn't have card facilities on site. After the Yarra Glen event, the AEC Regal Mark III models will be listed on eBay as stock is printed. Note that Brad only lists items that are actually in stock, so if you don't see it, it's not yet available. He'll also have painted versions of existing kits, along with several finished and in-progress models on display. Brad's been experimenting with his own homemade PTV decals as well, which are looking very promising. Each kit comes neatly packed in a Ziploc bag with full instructions and photos, and HO scale kits are labelled in black lettering, while the OO scale versions are printed clearly in red for easy identification. For more details or to pick one up, head over to Brad's eBay page, BusnutBrad, and use the contact seller options if you have any questions. Next up, we've got some great news from Beautiful Little Buildings. Last month they released their Queensland Railways Class 2000 rail motor kit, a beautifully detailed scenic model that has proven incredibly popular. Since then, plenty of models have been asking how to make the kit a working powered model. Originally, that included a second chassis that was designed to suit the Hornby TT120 Class 43 HST, but that has now become both expensive and difficult to find. So the team at Beautiful Little Buildings is now developing an all-new chassis to fit the 12mm powered and unpowered bogie sets, produced right here in Australia by Petey's Printed Parts. They're currently working close with Peter to make the new chassis a reality, and it'll be available soon. Keep an eye on their Facebook page or beautifullittlebuildings.com.au for updates as development progresses. While that's underway, the team has also been busy creating something special for their South East Queensland based layout, a model of the Kennedy Bridge in Bundaberg. The real bridge was built in 1899, designed by Alfred Brady, who was also responsible for Bundaberg's more famous Burnett Traffic Bridge, as well as Brisbane's Victoria Bridge. The Kennedy Bridge is effectively a smaller cousin of the two, and this model version captures the same heritage in a more compact form, perfect for layout use. At around 390mm long, the bridge needed to be printed in two halves to fit on their printer. The sections are joined using 2mm wire, with precise locating holes already printed into the structure, so assembly is quick, easy and perfectly square every time. Once complete, the road surface will be finished with 2mm EVA foam, which is lightweight, durable and easy to texture for a realistic final touch. Over at Russllyn Foundry 3D Modelling, there's a new release for large-scale enthusiasts, a freelance tanker wagon designed in 7/8 scale. This model is built on a Corus Railway tie rod wagon chassis and features a tank design loosely inspired by the classic Furphy water tanks, and it's a great blend of prototypical heritage and creative modelling. This is a 3D printed kit, and it comes with plenty of separate detailed parts, including axle boxes, handbrake mounts, tank components and connecting rods. And for those wanting a complete build, 3D printed wheels can also be supplied. Pricing starts at $50 plus shipping, making it an affordable and unique addition for anyone modelling in larger scales. We've also got an exciting update from Buckambool Models, who've shared some of the latest factory photos of the production of the long-awaited Gopher Models N-Scale State Rail Authority Intercity XPT. These new shots show the model nearing completion, with production wrapping up and shipping expected to begin in just a few weeks' time. Among the photos are two brand new images of the XPT packaging, the first time these have been seen publicly. This release marks a major milestone, the first ever ready-to-run Australian N-Scale diesel multiple unit, and this comes factory fitted with DCC sound. The model will be available exclusively through Buckambool Model trains once stock arrives. Now, pre-orders aren't being taken for this one, and pricing is still yet to be confirmed, but you can sign up on their website and be notified as soon as it becomes available. Each complete set includes one motorised XP power car fitted with a Zimmo MS591N18 DCC sound decoder, one dummy XP power car with a Zimmo MX698N18 function decoder, one QBX first class with baggage car, one XBR first class buffet and saloon car, and 3 FX economy class passenger cars. Sound comes from a 15 by 11mm Sugar Cube speaker with a large enclosure, delivering authentic recordings of the Paxman VP158 Prime Mover, complete with a distinctive town and country two-tone horn. Keep an eye on buckamboolmodels.com.au or their social media pages for updates. This release is getting very close, and it is one that's been eagerly awaited in the Australian N-Scale community. At the AMRA exhibition in August, Greg's 3D Trucks and Trains had a big lineup of new releases that really caught a lot of attention. Among the highlights were HCMT, Metro 3-car and 3-car Hitachi Suburban sets, and the Victorian Railways DRC rail motor, all featuring a fixed coupler design rather than magnetic couplers, allowing for longer, more sustainable train formations. Also debuting at the show was a Puffing Billy set, which included the NA Class steam locomotive, available in 3 colour schemes, along with the NBH coach and NC guards vans. Since AMRA, Greg's been restocking due to strong demand. He's also been developing several new models. These include 2-car HCMT expansion packs, allowing collectors to build a 5-car train, plus a Victorian Railways T-Class diesel, fitted with couplers. On the tramway front, there are 2 Melbourne favourites now available: the W-Class tram in traditional green and yellow, and the A-Class tram, which can be ordered in either classic green and yellow or the modern PTV white and green livery. For high-speed enthusiasts, Greg has released 2 4 Shinkansen sets in white along with Dr. Yellow, the inspection train version. And most recently, he's completed the first test prints of the South Australian Railway's 300 and 400 class rail cars, marking the start of a brand new range. All these models are now available through Greg's 3D Trucks and Trains, and you can check them out directly via gregs-trains.square.site. Next from Paul's 3D, which was great to see them at the Rosehill exhibition in October. The team mentioned they're planning on doing even more New South Wales exhibitions in 2026, so keep an eye out for them next year. One of the standout sellers at Rosehill was their new range of carriage interiors for the New South Wales Lima and Powerline passenger cars. These finely detailed inserts have been designed to suit the FS, BS and BSR Powerline and Trax carriages, as well as the TAM, MFE and MBE Lima cars. And if you missed out on the show, these interiors are now available to order directly through their website. Another highlight was the release of the PCH Tulloch rail motor, which provided to be very popular across the weekend. This brand new model is now available to purchase online. And finally, Paul's 3D unveiled their latest edition, the AW VFW steel-sided carriage, based on VF7, which is currently preserved at the Junee Roundhouse. It's a great prototype choice, and one that's sure to appeal to not just New South Wales modelers, but Victorians as well. Tyson from Modellers Warehouse has announced the final chapter in the Queensland Railway's L-Series lander range, the Inlander. This marks the end of the L-Series sets produced by Tyson's Trains, available exclusively through Modellers Warehouse. If you've been collecting these over the last few years, this release completes the trio alongside the Westlander and the Spirit of the Outback. Each of these ready-to-run sets captures the look and feel of Queensland's famous long-distance passenger trains, right down to the tinted windows, accurate bogies and finely applied decals. Let's quickly run through the lineup. The Westlander 4-car set is priced at $830. The Inlander 6-car set comes in at $1,225 and the Spirit of the Outback 10-car consist is $1,999. Each model is offered in a mix of classic and modern liveries, from the timeless gold and maroon stripes to the more recent schemes featuring grey doors and nameplates. And if you're a dedicated Queensland modeler, you can now grab a complete collector's edition featuring all 3 trains for a special price of $3,990, down from $4,324. That's a saving of over $400, and the full collection even comes with a custom model box display cabinet, making for a real centerpiece of any collection. Tyson has also released a brand new kit, the FJS Open Drop-Sided Wagon, now available through the Modellers Warehouse website. Sold in 6-packs, these HO scale kits represent common Queensland Railway's open wagon design, and are ideal for anyone making Queensland Railway's freight operations. And you can find all the details and ordering on their website. Now, speaking of modelbox.com.au, there's a new product out there that'll be useful for just about every modeler, a hard-sided storage and transport case for your rolling stock. They're available in 2 sizes, one for HO and 00 scale and one for N scale, both featuring formline slots, reinforced corners, lockable latches and a smart black finish, measuring 55cm by 38 by 10cm, weighing in at 3.5 kilos. And are designed to safely transport your models to exhibitions or club nights. Any of their outstanding storage boxes or accessories, head over to their website now, modelbox.com.au. In N-Scale news, Vision N-Scale have just released their second curtain-sided container, the Patrick 40-foot taut liner. This is the first time an Australian 40-foot curtain-sided container has been done in N-Scale using custom tooling. These come ready to run with pad-printed artwork, internal magnets and crisp Patrick branding. They're priced at $24 each, and given how fast the first release sold out, they won't last long. And it's great to see Vision N-Scale continue to push Australian prototypes in smaller scales. If you are interested in these or any of their other fantastic products, head over to their website. Now to one of the biggest and most surprising announcements of the month from Auscision Models. Auscision cold launched a brand new HO scale 81 class locomotive. These come in both DC and DCC sound versions, which include cab lights, couple lights and step lights. The DC versions are priced at $350, while the DCC sound equipped versions are $485. There are 24 different liveries to choose from, including both bicentennial versions, which at time of writing this were nearly sold out. Each 81 class comes with 26 different radio antennas, allowing modelers to customise their locomotive to a specific prototype or era. Auscision have made a range of spare parts available as well, from motors, bogies, antennas and replacement DCC PCB boards with power capacitors. Now personally I do find it quite interesting that they can cold launch a new locomotive, although one that has been released in the last couple of years from another manufacturer, while we still see a large amount of unreleased models that have had their dates pushed back many times. And that's not all. Auscision also showed off several new tooling projects during the exhibition, including the SQ-SY container wagon and steel coil containers, featuring both 20-foot DM-JU and 20-foot QJ-AU variants, saying that painted samples are due in the next few months, and release dates will follow once production is confirmed. Another major surprise was the announcement of a whole new product line, Auscision Sydney buses in HO scale. This first release will be the O305 Mark II, created in collaboration with Sydney Bus Museum. Each model will feature fully detailed interior, etched metal parts, rolling wheels with rubber tyres, and will come in clear display cases, saying that these will be available in early 2026 at an introductory price of $99, exclusively through Auscision, Australian Modeler, and Sydney Bus Museum. And finally, for N-scale modelers, Auscision had painted samples of the CHS coal hoppers and BGVF grain hoppers, and they've said that these are on track for release in around mid-2026. Auscision also had Rosehill an unannounced livery 45S1 in the Silverton livery, but no further details were made available. As well as that, they quietly added to their website their first ready-to-run steam locomotive, the iconic Victorian Railways S-Class. This has come under the category of an announcement for an announcement, with no further details currently available, but I guess it's one certainly to watch. SDS Models also made a big move, launching their new online pre-order system. This is the first time that one of the major Australian manufacturers has moved into what I would consider modern consumer standards. This will make securing future models much easier. Along with that announcement came some more news about the upcoming DL class and 81 class locomotives, which will now feature flat, faded weather and patched over version finishes. A small but significant step forward in realism, and it's great to see SDS adopting a more streamlined process for their customers. As well as that, SDS also had a 3D printed sample of the New South Wales Railways KHG Guards van. New manufacturer on the market is Cougar 3D, who have just released a new range of rail benders and radius guides, available now in 009, HOE and N-gauge. These handy tools are perfect for anyone laying tight radius track or building compact layouts, giving you precise, reliable, repeatable curves every time. Each set comes with a selection of gauges depending on the radius you're working with. For the 5, 5.5, 6 and 7 inch radii, you'll get 190 degree and 245 degree gauges. And for the 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12 inch radii, each set includes 245 degree gauges. Every gauge has a radius and angle embossed clearly on the top surface, and they're colour coordinated. One colour per radius, making it easy to grab the right one from your workbench at a glance. For modelers who need a full range of curves, Cougar 3D is also offering discounted multi-radius packs, which bundle together with several different sizes. All items are available now with worldwide postage offered at cost. Just contact them directly via email. Now to Eureka Models, who have finally delivered one of the most anticipated models in the Australian HO scale, the rerun of the AD60 Garrett. After many years of development and delays, it's now available through select retailers, including Aurora Trains in Euron-Pili, Queensland. The DCC sound version is priced at $1,440, with DC versions at $1,275. And if that wasn't enough, Eureka also had a running sample of their upcoming 30A class rerun on display at the Rosehill exhibition, running on the Illawarra Model Railway Club's layout Waterfall. Andian Models had something very special on show at Rosehill, a pre-production sample of their 60-foot New South Wales turntable kit. It's expected to be priced at around $485, and it includes a motor, gearbox, nickel drive, polyurethane castings, and pre-formed abutments and ring. It's shaping up to be an impressive kit for anyone looking to complete a realistic New South Wales steam-era depot scene. And I must say that the detail on this kit is exquisite, and I can't wait to see it available. Bergs Hobbies had a limited number of their 4-car Gonigan S sets available, sets 592 through to 599 at the Rosehill exhibition, with 2-car version sets 596 through to 601, which they've said will follow shortly after the exhibition. Pre-orders are being fulfilled now. And in other big news, Bergs have announced the New South Wales Railways parcel van, also coming soon. Now to books. The Victorian Railway Parcel Stamps of Victoria by John Tiernan has been published as part of the J.R.W. Purvis Memorial Series. It's a 160-page full-colour reference covering every known Victorian Railways parcel stamp, from proofs and essays through to colour variants, specimens and even forges. Over 50 of the stamps illustrated are thought to be unique, with many others only known from 1 or 2 surviving examples. This book is available now for $90 through the Royal Philatelic Society of Victoria's website. And a new book from Ian Black, The Big Engines. Ian's latest release, The Big Engines, explores powerful locomotives that brought Australia's steam era into its peak, focusing on the mighty 57, 58, 59 and 60 class locomotives of the New South Wales Railways, as well as their equally impressive counterparts across the nation. Following on from his 2023 title, The Standard Goods, the new book delves into the final generations of New South Wales steam goods locomotives. The big engines that modernised the fleet hauled heavy freights over the state's toughest grades until steam's end in 1973. Inside, you'll find a detailed look at each of these legendary classes and their models. D57 and 58, the original big engines designed to tackle the gradients out of Sydney without double heading. D59, a lighter yet vital development of the series. The AD60, the massive garrets that brought true heavy haul capacity to the New South Wales system. The book also explores big engines from other states, from Victoria's C, N, X and H classes, to South Australia's powerful Webb-era designs, Queensland's Bayer Garrett, and the Tasmanian, West Australian and Commonwealth Railways equivalents. Richly illustrated, The Big Engines includes a comprehensive reference pointing readers to where they can find prototype photographs of these engines across collections and archives, plus tables detailing tractive effort, configurations and class sizes for comparison. In Australian terms, a big engine refers to the steam locomotives with tractive effort of at least 30,000 pounds, designed to haul increasingly heavy and lengthy goods trains of the 20th century. Built to reduce the need for double heading and extra crews, these locomotives combine raw strength with improved efficiency, a crucial step in keeping freight moving across steep grades and long distances. Comprehensive, clearly written and well illustrated, this book is an essential reference for anyone modelling the Australian heavy steam. These will be priced at $30 and will be available from a number of model railway shops. So that's all for news, announcements and updates in the model railway manufacturing industry. Now let's take a look at all the currently announced exhibitions, open days and conventions happening from now and into the future. On the 2nd of November in Queensland, the Logan and District Model Railway Club will be having a show and sale day in Slacks Creek. The Railway Modelers Club of Queensland will be holding a buy and sell and open day at their club rooms in Brendale. In Melbourne, on the 9th of November, the VMRS will be holding their Prototype Modelers Forum, with registration still open. In Malang, South Australia, on the 22nd and 23rd of November, the Malang Model Railway Exhibition will be held, and I hope to see lots of you there. In Victoria, on Sunday the 30th of November, the Mornington Mount Martha Club will be holding their 50th anniversary. In Salisbury, South Australia, the St John Model Railway and Hobby Show will be on again on the 6th and 7th of December. First exhibition for 2026 will be in Victoria with the Warrnambool Model Railway Club's annual exhibition on the 10th and 11th of January. On the 17th and 18th of January in Phillip Island, Victoria, the Phillip Island and District Model Railway Club will be holding their annual exhibition. In Geelong, Victoria, on the 24th and 25th of January, the 51st annual Corio Model Railway Exhibition will be on again. In Store, Victoria, on the 21st and 22nd of February, the Store Model Railway Club will be holding an open day and exhibition. A not-to-be-missed event happening in Victoria, the Newport Railway Workshop Open Days. This biennial open day will be happening over the Labour Day long weekend, which is the 7th to 9th of March. This event, of course, showcases all the preservation work happening down here in Victoria, but as well as that, there are model railway displays as well as traders. And I hope to see lots of you there, as it is a not-to-be-missed event, with more details coming soon. In Melbourne on the 15th and 16th of March, the Train and Hobby Show will be back on again. In the nation's capital on the 21st and 22nd of March, the 37th annual Canberra Model Railway Exhibition will be happening again. In New South Wales, the Dubbo Model Railway Club will be holding an open day on February 28th and March 1st. A fantastic event will be the 16th Australian Narrow Gauge Convention, happening in Melbourne from April 3rd to the 5th. This is a registration-only event and offers quite a bit more than your usual exhibition. If you are interested to find out more about this wonderful convention, head over to their website or check out the video I made from the last one. Over the Easter long weekend in Melbourne, the Yarra Valley Model Railway Club will be holding their exhibition at the new venue of the Lilydale Basketball Stadium. A new exhibition will be the Adelaide Hills Model Railway Show, happening in South Australia on Saturday and Sunday the 11th and 12th of April. In Sydney, New South Wales, the first Railroad Prototype Modelers Meet will be held on April the 18th, with limited registration now available. For more information, head over to their website. In Clarendon, New South Wales, the Hills Model Railway Society will be holding their exhibition at the Hawkesbury Race Club. The 19th National N-Scale Convention will be held in Adelaide, South Australia from the 21st to the 23rd of August. Head over to their website for more information now. And as always, if you are in a model railway club or you're having an event, please reach out and I'm more than happy to add it to the news. This month, Australian Model Railway News' giveaway has partnered with Buckambool Models to give one lucky viewer a CDY Open Wagon 2-pack in N-Scale. Finished in PTC blue with the New South Wales PTC logos representing the wagons in their as-delivered condition post-1975. This 2-pack features CDY wagons 34601 and 34613, with the 01 being the very first wagon built. Originally designed with frames to support a tarpaulin for superphosphate traffic. These versatile wagons went on to carry just about everything. Each model includes microtrains compatible couplers, 36-inch metal disc wheels for ultra-smooth, free-rolling performance. They're injection molded with a pad printed finish, and newly tooled 2cm bogies. Separately applied brake piping and air reservoirs, and weighted chassis for empty, reliable running. With an RRP of $110, this pack is a perfect addition to any Australian N-Scale layout or collection. To enter, just head to my website, willjamesrailways.com, and follow the prompts for this month's giveaway. Anyway, that's all for this month's news. Just want to say a quick thank you to everyone who came and said hello to me at Rose Hill. It was a wonderful exhibition, and of course that video will be coming at some point. In the interim, I was in the UK for about a month and shot quite a lot of content. So if you are interested in seeing it early, don't forget you can head over to my Patreon, where subscriptions start from $1 or $3 for early access to videos. And of course, that does make all of these videos possible. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in Adelaide this month at the Malang exhibition. Anyway, have a good one, and I'll see you soon. Hooroo!